Well, howdy, 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 nearly senior citizen here. Greetings, boys and girls, and... Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. That's the door. That's not the door. That's the door. This is the door. So how the hell? I went out that door. Oh. Well, howdy, nearly senior citizen here. Greetings, boys and girls, and welcome to this, a brand new day. Is there an intro? I have no ideas. You do already, but right now, while I'm recording this, I don't. So, if you're watching this, you already know, but while I'm recording, I have no clue. Anyway, though, couple things. Just random bubble sorting. When I was a kid, 1962 I was born, and so television was rabbit ears. They broadcast the stuff by rabbit ears, and you had 3 major stations, and that's the way it was. Now, things were starting to fragment a bit by 1962 because television had been around for quite some time. But even at that, black and white was still extremely common to have in your big tube TVs, and it was the rabbit ears that you used to tune stuff in. Now, where I grew up, our local TV station was Canadian owned because I lived in Bellingham, which is 30 miles south of the Canadian border. And so there's been a huge amount of mixing between Vancouver, British Columbia. Well, British Columbia. Vancouver's right over the border, of course. But, Vancouver and all that. People go to Vancouver all the time. People from Vancouver come on down. People from other cities and all that just come on down. We all head up there. There's just a huge amount of blending right up there. And so our local television station was a Canadian station. So most of my life as a child, I listened to primarily British sitcom stuff because it being a Canadian station in British Columbia, they did a lot of British TV shows. And so now at 57, having grown up listening to a lot of British stuff, and then having been to Britain and all around the world, and then the internet coming up and being able to listen to and talk to people all around the world and find out stuff that's going on, I have no idea where half my slang comes from anymore. I mean, just this morning I was talking to myself, because I talk to myself out loud periodically, and I said something like, am I going to admit to this? Well, I'd cop to that. And it's like, cop to that? I was like, where does that slang come from? That's kind of a British slang, and at the same time as being an American slang. So I don't know where half my slang terms come from, and I just thought I'd mention that because I like the blurring of labels in our modern world, and I think we need more of that. I am not a nationalist. I don't think we need borders. I mean, we need borders for tax purposes and stuff like that, and censuses, because you need to know where people are and what they're doing if you're going to try and be a government. So you need to have governments and nations so that you can just keep track of how many people we have. But we don't need borders to keep out the others, because that's ridiculous. We are all just human beings, and there are no races. That is a socio-political construct. There are different genetic families, obviously. I mean, take a look at the differences between us. We went and evolved in different places on different spots of the earth, and you adapt to your location. There are different genetic families, but just like your cousin isn't a non-human because he's not part of your tribe, your family, is just a different family of the big, gigantic family that makes up the human race. So, yay? And so, yeah, we need borders, but we don't need borders, which But that's me. I mean, thumbs up. I also look forward. I'm the kind of person that looks forward to the future, where if there is a future, if there are human beings, eventually we're all going to be of like a general sort of olive color by the blending of all of our skin colors. That'd be good. It'd be nice. Instead of people going, oh, the color of my skin determines your how good a person you are? What the hell does this have to do with anything? That's like what skin color means as much on human beings as it does for like polar bears. Polar bears are black. They have black skin. But they're, oh great, it's locking up again. I don't even know what's happening. Probably some Windows thing going on. But they've got, their hair makes them look white. What does this skin color matter? Oh, that's a huge lockup. What is going on this time? Holy smokes. I'm hitting Control Shift Escape to bring up my thing. Yeah, anti-malware. So it's, you can't schedule it. It just runs when it wants to. And if you happen to be doing something important when it decides to run, then you're screwed. So yeah, that's the parts about Windows and Windows 10 I really don't like all that much. This is still a little scrapey sore back here, but you know, I'm gonna still be wearing this. I am very tired. I woke up early from pain and just, my brain is not functioning really well, so for that I do apologize. I mean, I have to talk. And so thank you very much. I mean, if I don't talk, my brain does not function properly. And I need to talk so my brain can function so I can get through the days properly. So thank you very much for coming along with me on this journey of exploration. It is greatly appreciated. Now, yesterday I did not go for walkies. I was going to. I had planned on it. Excuse me. But about 4 or 5 o'clock, I cannot remember the exact time, Kitty came in the window. So I fed the kitty, and then she jumped up on my lap and planted herself here and just purred and leaned against me and purred, and then flopped out of my lap and purred and slept and purred. I didn't go to bed until like 11:15, 11:30, something like that. And I had to take the kitty off my lap to put her on the chair so I could go to bed. So I want to spend as much time with her as she will let me. Because she may have, as Kathy Kitt's cat pointed out, she may have hyperthyroidism because she's getting so bony. It's apparently pretty common, and you know, hyperthyroidism isn't good. It will take you out eventually. So if that's what she's got, or if it's just old age or whatever, if she wants to spend time with me, as long as I don't have to like punish myself to be with her, like not going to bed when I need to go to bed, then I'm going to spend time with her. So she was happy. I mean, she would lift up her head and she would look at me as she was purring, and then she would just go blonk and her head would fall off to the side and just dangle on my lap as she was just laying there sleeping and purring. And then I'd pet her, and she'd wake up and lift her head for a while and lift it up and look at me, and then blonk, it would just dangle. And so it was nice. And I love cats, and I love my kitty. I wish my previous kitty cat had not had such a poor, ambiguous, and non-closure ending. I'd had this kitty cat for about the same amount of time, 18 years. And my wife and I were living in an apartment in Olympia. And he had gotten out periodically, and he would go outside and be in the bushes, and he'd look at me, and then I'd call him, and he'd come in. So he didn't get lost if he went outside, but on the day we were moving, the door was open, he got out, and I never saw him again. So I don't know what happened. I don't know if a raccoon got him. I don't know if a vehicle got him. I don't know if someone else got him. I don't know if he just took off and then came back and then was like, where is he? So I don't know what happened. And it made me very sad. And I'm still sad. Like, It was like 2007. It's like 12 years after the fact. I mean, even if he had come back, I mean, it's like he's gone now. He was like 17, 18 at the time. So they don't live 30 some odd years out in the wild. So life is life. I mean, nobody's lives are perfect, and everybody loses animals, and thumbs up for that. I have a hamster that is awake, and I think it's little Thigmo. Let me see if I can grab Thigmo here. Let's see, where's that? Hi, little Thiggy. Oops. Come on, Thigmo. Hi, Thiggy. Come on, little Thig. Hi. Hi, little guy. Yes, indeed. Here's little Thigmo. He's a good guy. He's gotten a lot less nervous. He's still nervous, but he's a lot less nervous than he has been in the past. He doesn't run away. When I go to pick him up, he let me just reach down. And I didn't scoop him up either. I came down over the top of him. Ooh, sorry. See, he saw my hand. See, like I said, he's still nervous. He saw my predator reaching claw. And I'm sorry about that, little Thig. Little Thigmo, you're a good guy. But they do have, because of his, I mean, I chose his name because of what they have. Oh, little guy. Thigmotaxis, which is fear of open spaces and all that. So this is very stressful to him, being in an open area. This like this is better because he's closed off and he's got, a place he can retreat to, sort of. But this is Thigmo. He is a very, very good guy, and because he is less nervous but still very nervous, I'm going to put him back because he's a good little sweetheart. Here we go, little guy. Thank you so much. There we are. He didn't freak out. He just stood there where I set him down. Hopefully he'll go back to drinking. Hopefully he'll do something. But he's a sweetheart, and I just wanted to show him off. Now, people have asked me to show off my animals and tell about my past and such, and I try to do that scattered throughout my vlogging. I show off my kitty when she'll let me, because if I lift her up, she's just going to get pissed off and run out the window. She's not the kind of cat where you just pick her up when you want to. That'll just piss her off. She'll run away. So I can only show her off when I can. And then my hamsters, I show them off as often as I can, but they've got to be awake because I don't want to wake them up. And then I talk about my life all the time, just not any specific times for when I'm going to do them, like my Air Force stories. Like the one goofy story, really quick, when I went to Oktoberfest while I was in Germany in the Air Force. It was a bus trip from Zembach all the way up to, Munich for Oktoberfest. And it was like a good 3 or 4 hour bus drive. And on the way back, there was, of course, a fist fight. And I had a stuffed animal, a little stuffed animal that I bought there. And it got blood on it because of the fist fight. So, yay. You get a lot of young people with testosterone and alcohol flowing, and the next thing you know, people are doing stuff that's really, really stupid. Not that you need alcohol to make people do stupid stuff. Definitely a thumbs up. Oh, my housemates are awake. They've been coughing and now their bathroom fan just turned on. How about that? Well, I can't think of anything more to ramble on about at the moment because my brain is not functioning all that well because I did not sleep all that well. Pain, so joy. So, I've opened up 24 hours worth of comments in my community tab. Going to go through and thank 20 to 25 people for having left me a comment. I'm not reading the comments right now. I'm going to read them afterward. If I mispronounce a username, I'm very sorry. No disrespect is intended. And it's a range of 20 to 25 because even though I count American Sign Language, with my mind, I get lost all the time. You may have noticed that. Ow. Oh my eye. I mentioned before I had it'll feel like there's little rubber bands that's attached to my eye and they just go like ging, 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 pop. And that just happened there. Not a good feeling. It's not dangerous, I hope, but not fun. And we have Atomic Rock, thank you very, very much. And Choa Sensen, I bet I'm nowhere close, but thank you very much. And Confused Owl 29, good to see you back. Luminol, thumbs up and thank you. Sebastian Ferris, greatly appreciated, glad you're back. Kathy Kit's Cat, thumbs up and thank you. Jean from Ecuador, who does not understand English all that well. I'm very sorry, but thank you very much for watching. Mr. Badass, greatly appreciated. Juju, thumbs up and thank you very much. And some guy named Jamie, greatly appreciated. Always good to see you in the comments these days. Non-conformative Proof, greatly appreciated. Russian Man, Take Me by the Hand. That sounds like Ocean Man. Ocean Man, take me by the hand. I'm going to get copyright struck. Esau Nagar, thumbs up and thank you. And then we have Ruben, which is very close to my name because it's Robin. Just replace a couple vowels and there's the name. The Gaming Conqueror, thumbs up and thank you. Blur's World, thumbs up and thank you very, very much. And then we have Wet Willie, greatly appreciated. The Dark Afterlife, thumbs up and thank you. Sean C 557, greatly appreciated. Captain FX with a question mark, thumbs up and thank you. Metal Heart, you don't watch the videos, do you? Bailey Snyder, greatly appreciated. ASAP Frostbite, thumbs up and thank you. Then we have Enor Mostix. I sure hope I'm close. And then last but not least, Russian Timing. Good to see you in the comments as well. Each and every one of you, you get me out of my head, into the world, dealing with real people. Thank you so very, very much. It is appreciated. I don't talk to people in real life. I spend 90% of my time up here. And then when I go walkies, I don't talk to people. I'm walking. And I don't really talk to my roommates a lot. Well, housemates, we rent a house, they're not roommates, but housemates that much. I mean, I talk to them in passing, but we don't spend a lot of time together. So this, being able to talk, thank you so very, very much. It is so greatly appreciated. Well, there is one thing. I occasionally I don't get a ton of views on my videos, in case you haven't noticed. I mean, with as many subscribers as I have, I should get like 90 to 100,000 views a video. Should, by YouTube measurements. I don't make the videos to get the views, so I know that I'm not owed them, or I should get them. I'm just talking about YouTube metrics. That's why they say if you don't get half as many views as you have subscribers, your channel's in trouble. Well, I get 200 views on a good video. So, yay. Now, there are some videos that I know some people are not going to enjoy all that much, like the action roguelites. I happen to like action roguelites, and I want to share my passion with them with other people, and occasionally other people do say, hey, you know what, I like this enough, I'm going to buy it myself. So thumbs up for that is a good thing. So I'm just saying, with my last videos over the weekend, oh boy, did they get like nothing for views. But it's okay. It's okay. I'm not doing this for money, even though the money does help incredibly. That $40 a month. That's what I get on average for my channel. Hopefully it's going to stay that way. My view count keeps going down, down, down. But I'm not the only one. It's happening to everybody. And the Adpocalypse 3.0 is killing everyone, so that's joyous. If you could check out my various links, I have Twitter, Facebook, GoFundMe, Patreon.com, NearlySeniorCitizen.com. If you could donate to my GoFundMe campaign or become a Patreon.com patron like one of these beautiful and awesome people, that would be beautiful and awesome. I also have a PayPal link down below if you wanted to contribute in that fashion, if you didn't want to donate through these other functions. I have an Amazon wish list if you wanted to check that out. It's got like cat food, hamster food. It's got some silly things on it, some non-silly things on it. So if you wanted to check that out, that would be very, very cool. Do not feel obligated. I do not feel entitled. And if you cannot donate, or you simply do not donate, I take all good wishes and I deposit them in the bank of my heart, where I draw interest. So thank you very much. If you could toss me a like, I appreciate all the positive validation I get for my existence. And of course, if you could subscribe to the channel and hit that bell, that would be very, very cool. Greatly appreciated. I would understand if you did not wish to, but if you are down with it, I will do my very best to keep you entertained from now to the literal end of time. Hey, got through that one quickly. Well, I got this video, I got a video I have to record, and then I'm always thinking and working on more ASMR and more song mutilations. They're not gone, they're coming in, and I still want to do the Reddit list things, so I'm working on things. I just don't have very charged batteries. Chronic pain and chronic illness does that, joy. So you take care. Have a great day today. I will see you on the flip side, my friend. And yes, that is a very good thing.